Okay, it is the end of a long week, and the end of the day that I said I would stay in here until. So I'm getting out of here. I'm going to give you these last few words. I haven't really been spending the week thinking about some great sort of closing speech. Maybe I should have, but I will say this. It's been interesting. I've learned a lot about my space. I've learned about the strengths of the recess, the weaknesses. I think I've begun to learn about the model. You know, as I've said all along, recess isn't meant to be a definitive end-all resource in self-reliance. It's an experiment as much for me as it is for anybody watching. I do want to say thank you for anybody who watched. Yeah, I hope that watching these videos has fulfilled whatever need for you that you were seeking when you sought them out. It's definitely met a number of my needs, and I'm looking forward to getting out of here. It's been a long couple of days, and I have a pretty clear idea what I'm going to do next. I'm going to get out of this hole. That's one. I'm going to kiss my wife and baby. I'm going to take a hot shower, and I'm going to drink a cold beer. And I'm going to enjoy life, not shackled to this space. I definitely feel. I definitely feel like the experiment's going to continue. I've said before, this was never the end. This has always been a beginning. This has been just. Really, like I said, I've said before, I'm scratching the tip of the iceberg, and as I continue to learn, as I continue to develop my resources, I will continue to share those through my work and through my blog, and maybe I'll find myself in this situation again. I hope only as a simulation, but I definitely have a clear idea of some of the things that I'm going to change about this space and this model. One notion, and we'll see how and where I develop this, is that I'd really like to broaden this experience. I mean, this model feels a little empty to me. The model being like, here's me alone, keyword being alone in this space. Everything's a lot harder when you're by yourself. What I'm interested in doing now is I'm interested in starting up some conversations with my neighbors, my friends, people closest to me, the people on the block. I'd like to start to assess their level of preparedness for a resource scarcity crisis. I'd like to know, what they're sitting on in terms of resources, if they have an action plan, what they are planning to do, so that if we ever find ourselves in a situation where I head down into this space again, I know what they're all going to do, and I know when we all come back up, what we can do together. Because to me that makes a heck of a lot more sense, especially after spending this short amount of time, this short experiment, looking out for myself. So we'll see, but I do want to make those assessments. I want to document all that information as carefully and as thoroughly as I've documented, their property and and their landscaping and their vehicles, and everything that I've got on my current resource map. So, but I don't want to ramble on. I actually want to get the heck out of here. So, for the last time on camera, and again, thank you to anybody who watched. It's been a real trip. There it is. This is Chad Person from the Recess Bunker in New Mexico, and I'm signing off.